Hey guys, Cleanblade here, bringing another Pokemon TCG Online deck profile, and today we're going to be looking into Huntail more because a lot of people have been wanting me to build this deck for a very long time, and I've just never gotten around to do it until lately because I just got the Ho-Ohs for the deck as of yesterday, and I've been play testing it on stream and off stream a little bit, and I think it's in a spot where I like the deck. So yeah, let's just jump straight into the deck profile. We are running two Shaman EX in the deck just for the setup ability. It allows us to draw a lot, go through our deck fast, get rid of the Ho-Ohs out of our deck using battle compressors and stuff like that. So that's why we're running the two Shaman. Then we're running 3 Ho-Oh instead of 4. Mostly because I feel like 4 is too many Ho-Oh, but then again, if one of your Ho-Oh gets prized, it kind of sucks and you only have 2, if that makes sense. But I think 4 is too much and it gets too clunky because you don't want to draw Ho-Oh or start Ho-Oh, if that makes sense. So this is why we're only running 3 Ho-Oh. Then of course we're running 4 Climb Pearl, just because Climb Pearl is needed for Huntail, plus it has shell protection, which is actually very good if you go second, let's say, and they already have a Pokemon that can attack first turn. You can just do 50 less damage and you're probably going to live as Climb Pearl. So yeah, that's basically how it goes. Then we're running 4 Huntail. Powerful Storm is our main attack, just 20 times the amount of energy attached to all your Pokemon. So as you guys can see, their usefulness with Ho-Oh's ability, Rebirth, and Powerful Storm is just there, and it's really strong, and we can do tons and tons of damage. I think my max hit so far was like 220 without weakness, which is pretty high. Basically KOs any Mega Pokemon at this point, except for Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon, I want to say, because I'm pretty sure Mewtwo and Rayquaza died to it. So yeah, that's how strong Huntail can really be. So we're running 4 of him. Then moving on to our trainer cards, we're running 3 Acrobike just to add that consistency, ditch those useless energies that we run, because we run a whole lot of energies in this deck. Plus it mills the Ho-Ohs sometimes, and sometimes it just gets us what we need. So that's why we're running 3 Acrobike. Then we're running 4 Battle Compressor, just because Battle Compressor is really good in this deck. We mill Ho-Oh 2 energies, or a Ho-Oh an energy and a supporter, use a VS Seeker, get back the supporter, etc. So Battle Compressor is just really good in this deck. Then for our ace spec, we are running 1 Computer Search. Computer Search I feel is better than Dowsing Machine, just because Computer Search allows you to get things right then and there instead of having to go back into your graveyard and hope that you milled something or got rid of something. Though Dowsing Machine is also very good because we do have Battle Compressor for it, so it's debatable whether or not which one you choose, I'd say. So I think it's personal preference. I chose Computer Search. You can choose Dowsing Machine if you want, but yeah. Moving on, we are running 1 Super Rod. Super Rod is just strong right now. Yeah, and it's good in this deck. Let's say you have a Battle Compressor in hand, you flip tails on all your Ho-Oh rebirths, you can Super Rod the Ho-Oh back into your deck, mill it out, and then try to reflip. So Super Rod's pretty good in this deck. Then we're running 2 Switch, just in case if we get Ho-Ohs active or Shaman's active, stuff like that. Things that we don't want to be active, we run the 2 Switch to get them out from being active. Then we're running 1 Trainer's Mail, just 1, because I feel like we needed to run Muscles Bands in the deck, so that's why we cut other things to make Muscle Bands work, essentially. So that's why we cut down from 3 Trainer's Mail to 1 for double Muscle Band in the deck for sure. So yeah, and it helps us KO EXs and Megas much more better than what Trainer's Mail would normally do. So that's why we're only running the 1. Then we're running 4 Ultra Ball for Shaman, Climb Pearl, and Huntail. Pretty self-explanatory. Then we're running 4 VS Seeker, because VS Seeker is just super good at the moment, and yeah, it's a very supporter-based, item-based turbo game right now, and Huntail fits perfectly into that. So that's why we're running 4 VS Seeker. Then we're running 1 Chorus, because Chorus is just really good at the moment. Yeah, that's basically about it. Sorry, I had to cough right there. Then we're running 1 Lysander. Lysander is just so broken sometimes that it just wins games, so that's why we're running the 1 Lysander. Then we're running 3 N. We don't want to run 4 because we want to keep this deck kind of fast, so we run 4 Sycamore instead, because Sycamore is much more of a turbo card, though you discard certain cards which can be bad here and there. but I feel Sycamore is overall stronger in this deck at least. Then we are running 3 Skyfield because Skyfield allows us to have a big bench. We could have 3 Ho-Ohs down, 2 Clan Pros, and a Shaman, let's say, and that's plenty of things for us to do things with, if that makes sense. So that's why we're running the 3 Skyfield. Then we're running 2 Muscle Band. It helps us get the reach of 180 easier, and it allows us to hit Megas up there a lot easier than if we didn't have the Muscle Band. So I think the Muscle Band is a necessity. You could also choose to run a Silver Bangle, but I just don't like Silver Bangle personally, because when you get the matchups where they're not running any EXs, I feel like Silver Bangle is really dead. So that's why I choose to run the double Muscle Band instead. Now moving on to our energies, we're running 1 Dark Energy, 1 Fairy, 1 Fighting, 1 Fire, 1 Grass, 1 Electric, 1 Steel, 1 Psychic Energy. These are all for Ho-Ohs, Rebirth, stuff like that. And then for Huntail and Ho-Ohs Rebirth, we're running 5 Water Energy. So we're running a total of 13 energy, but it's all because Ho-Oh requires 3 energy. Well, it doesn't require it, but it will take 3 energies out of your discard if you have 3 energies, and that's just more damage for Powerful Storm. So we run a whole bunch of different energies so that Ho-Oh's attack also does something as well, because it does 20 plus 20 for every different type of energy attached to Ho-Oh, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's basically the entire deck. If you guys like this deck profile, hit that thumbs up button down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Have a great one.